We continue to track the path of post-tropical storm Lee. It hit the Maritimes yesterday, toppling trees and hydro lines and washing out roads. Now, the head of emergency management in Halifax says power and roads are the priority concerns right now for the recovery.
Big concern is, road washouts again. Still a tremendous amount of power outages that we're still experiencing. Nova Scotia Power, with our partners here, they're hoping to have that restored later today, but it is, of course, still an issue. It's been out since early yesterday for most people. And so that means, a lot of people will end up losing food in their freezers and things like that. So just, working with the communities. But again, the biggest concern for them is the roadways.
Hydro crews in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick are working to restore power to tens of thousands of customers. Environment Canada says the storm is now moving northwest to PEI, and it's still packing those heavy wind gusts. Much of New Brunswick is still getting that rain, and the storm is expected to reach southwestern Newfoundland by tonight. CBC's Brett Ruskin is in Yarmouth with more.
A very different day today than what we saw just 24 hours ago. First of all, the wind going in completely the opposite direction. Much calmer winds, even though there is still a bit of a breeze, not the same rain that we saw in this area, to be sure, yesterday. As the storm continues to move across the Maritimes, you can see the waves still moving along a little bit. The water level was much higher with that storm surge yesterday. Now, today, the main topic, the main task on people's minds will be the cleanup process. In many cases, in many places, leaves are on the roadways, branches, in some cases full trees are down where the ground was saturated and the trees couldn't handle and the roots couldn't handle the force of these winds. In one case, there was a tree that actually fell on someone's car while he was driving, just minor injuries. He was treated on scene by paramedics there. But overall, the main focus for officials right now is getting people reconnected to the grid. At the peak of the storm, there was 154,000 customers, that's homes or businesses, without electricity because of the damage and the disruptions caused by this storm. So that's going to be on the focus, the main focus of people's minds right now, because waking up, there was still around 105,000 customers waking up today without electricity. So with the winds calming down, crews will be able to go back up in those bucket trucks to make those repairs, to make those fixes, to get people reconnected to the grid, hopefully today or in the days ahead. Brett Ruskin, CBC News, Yarmouth, Nova Scotia.